What's up? Welcome to our Q&A. Thanks for participating. We asked followers, friends, and family to send us messages on Instagram, YouTube, and through text.
I made a list of all the questions in no particular order.
Except for in the case of the first question, Daniel.
Daniel, I love how you worded this question too. I read it like this. Daniel, favorite food and drink?
Okay, so my favorite thing to make at home with my babe, it's gonna be a vegan pizza. And I don't eat pizza a lot just because it can get pretty expensive to make because you need all of those ingredients. But my favorite toppings, because I'm a weirdo, I like vegan mozzarella, I like the crust from Trader Joe's in the little baggie, I like olives, I like sun-dried tomatoes, I like pineapple, I like artichoke hearts. And my favorite drink at the moment is coconut water.
Green curry, specifically from the coconut downtown here.
'Tis the finest curry a girl could ask for, and their fried tofu.
Their curry, it just has the best consistency. And my favorite drink, and I don't do this a lot. I mean, I used to, but not anymore. It's like, it's a rarity. Coke Zero. I love Coke Zero. Now it's even more special because
it's a treat!
Yeah, like when I go to the movies or something.
It's just like coconut water for me. I feel like I don't get it all the time, but if someone buys it for me or like get at a movie, I'm like, ah!
Christmas, coconut water. Okay, Daniel, I hope that answered your question.
We love you.
The next question is from Autumn.
Hello, Autumn.
From Instagram. They ask, what are your favorite books besides Harry Potter?
Why would you do that to me, Autumn?
Autumn knows us so well.
Yeah, it's a sacred text.
I really like Stardust by Neil Gaiman.
It's a really good one.
It's so good. I read that just about 2 years ago. I was kind of late because it's been really popular for a while. The movie's good, but the book, nothing beats the book.
No,
nothing
the book is
beats
better.
the pages. Dolores Claiborne is a really good Stephen King book.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I pretty much only read fantasy or children's books. It's where the magic lives, and I want the magic in my life. My favorite books, Series of Unfortunate Events, way up there.
Yes.
Spiderwick Chronicles, if you want like magic and like myths and stuff.
Yeah.
I've been reading a book about young Merlin and the Crystal Caves, which is so good. I was just trying to read all the way through the last Harry Potter again, and I'm going strong on that, so. Harry Potter is the best.
Sorry, Harry Potter is the best.
Sorry, everyone in the world that I talk to who's like a recommendation. I'm like, have you read Potter? Have you read it? No? Read it.
And can we get into something real quick? I know sometimes Shelby and I, when people ask our favorite books, we automatically say Harry Potter or at least a fiction or fantasy book at the time. And sometimes we get these looks like, oh, like we're Luna Lovegood.
Which we're proud of.
There's not enough time to explain it, but to have something that brings back like your imagination that you might have not have felt since you were a kid is so amazing to me. And
it makes life so much more fun.
Yeah.
And oh my god. Okay, we have to do a video on that.
But yeah, it's just, that genre is just amazing, and I don't care if all you read is nonfiction. That's cool, that's you. But don't knock us for having an imagination. Don't knock us for wanting to fly in the clouds. Don't knock us for being magical. Thank you so much for sending that in. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so this message is from our dear friend Kim.
Kim.
She asked a loaded question, I'd say. A loaded question.
Kimberly!
There's like at least 3 parts to this question, so it's gonna take a minute to think about what we want to say. So just
bear with us.
It's a lot. It's a lot, okay? I'm going to read out the whole question and then we'll pick at it. Kim, how many kids do you want? Adoption or insemination? Who will carry the baby? We've talked about this before.
Yes.
So we're gonna, this one we can kind of answer together because we've talked about it a lot. We're 25 now. I'm pretty sure Shelby wants 2 kids at least.
Oh yeah, 2 kids
at least.
Minimum. For some reason I picture 3.
I could see 3, yeah.
We made a 6-year plan And what I'm seeing is Andrea carrying a kid. If I can carry a kid, I'll carry a kid. And then adopting a kid. And then having like our little pack of wolves.
Ow! Stay tuned for this commercial break. We're gonna take Shelby's shoes off. Because she never takes her shoes off when we get home from a long day. It's like midnight and she still has her boots on.
What if I need to go fight a battle somewhere because I read so much fantasy and my head's in the clouds, babe?
The second question, adoption or insemination, we actually want to have both. So I think we would, maybe I would carry a child first and then we would adopt.
Or she'd carry one, I'd carry one, and then we'd adopt.
Yeah. So either way, we're going to do both because we would love to carry one, but also there are so many children out there, so many babies out there, and kids out there that need a home.
Yeah.
And why not give it to them? I think we're pretty cool. You know?
Parenting.
They're going to have to read Harry Potter every night, but...
They're going to have to be Harry Potter.
That's such a bad life. Honestly, it does depend on money. It's very expensive. Like I said, we're 25 now, so we're thinking maybe 32.
Yeah.
Around 32. We'll start the process.
Yeah.
That was a great question.
That was the Kimmiest question, and I appreciate it. Kim runs an awesome daycare.
She does.
So, we'll be sending our babies to her.
Yeah, we'll be sending all 3 babies to you, Kim. This question is from Brinley.
Hey, Brinley.
Brinley Annabelle. Are you guys loving Sacramento? Do you plan on staying there long? Moving to Oregon, ? We've talked about possibly moving to Oregon.
That was
That was a very long time ago. Are we loving Sacramento? Yes.
It's our favorite place. I mean, we've been pretty confident for a couple years now that this is where we want to raise our kids.
Yeah.
What do we love about Sacramento? I feel like people really try to stand up for each other here. For the most part.
For the most part.
Yeah.
Not everywhere in Sac, but definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely the groups that we hang out in.
There's a lot of great people in Sacramento, and we've met a lot of them already, so.
Yeah, there's a lot of movements happening here that we really like. And I love Sacramento because I grew up here. This is my hometown, home city. And then I moved away, and then I missed it a lot, and Shelby actually missed it. She loves it here, too.
It feels like my home now, too.
There's always something going on.
There's so much to do with kids, too.
Yeah, and no matter where you really live in Sacramento, there's always a way to get downtown and have a good time.
There's a great art scene, there's a great vegan scene, there's a great vegetarian scene, so we're like set here.
And I like it because it's not as big as San Francisco, not as expensive.
You can bike everywhere.
Yeah, you can bike everywhere. And it's not a little town that's away from everything. It's perfect. It's the perfect size.
I think we are finally starting to hit that point, though, where we bump into people. And before I thought Sacramento was such a big place, now I see at least 3 people I know when I go grocery shopping every time.
Because we shop at the cool spots, just like all you cool kids that we bump into. Cool kids. Yeah. So we got an Instagram comment from Tina. Hello, Tina. She asks, I want to start implementing 1 vegetarian or vegan meal a week. Have any favorites?
Yes, we do.
We do. Let me tell you.
I love that you're implementing the vegan and vegetarian recipes into
She
your
loves
diet.
Someone who's, even if they're not vegetarian or vegan, that they just have something in their life.
I love that you're trying. Baby.
Me.
Baby.
Yeah.
What's your favorite vegan or vegetarian meal to make at home?
Okay, honestly, this is pretty easy.
Tell me.
To make.
Tell me.
I love vegetarian lasagna. You can make it vegan as well. Honestly, I usually buy the Trader Joe's vegetarian lasagna, but we've made it once before, and we're actually making it next week, but we're making it vegan. Lasagna is pretty easy to make.
We have
homemade.
really big plans to make it this week, and we're actually planning a whole day.
We'll actually put it in, if not next week's vlog, the vlog after that. So I'd say vegetarian lasagna, and who doesn't love lasagna? I hope you like it, lasagna.
Oh yeah,
Tina. I'm sorry if you don't.
There's just so many things that I love to eat. I love baked sweet potatoes with guacamole on them. I love making a really giant pot of chili when it's cold outside. I love frying polenta and putting it with like tomatoes and
You're just getting her grocery list.
Banana pancakes. Oh my god, I could literally go on for the rest of my life. For dessert, I really like to make berry crumbles, or I like to make oat pumpkin cookies. I mean, I could literally go. Let's have dinner together. Okay?
I'd say vegan or vegetarian lasagna, or one of the 50 things that Shelby told you. Girl loves to eat.
I love food.
I hope that answered your question. I hope you like any one of those 100 things. Thank you, Tina. That meant a lot, seeing your comment. And
Thank you,
it was
Tina.
awesome, and we love food. So it was perfect.
Good food questions.
Alright, this one is from Allison.
Pony Allison.
Pony Allison.
Pony Allison.
So they ask, what are 3 keys to relationship success for you? It's a deep question for all the people out there.
Looking for love.
Looking for love.
Looking for love and trying to keep the love alive. That's
Trying
what
to
I'm
keep the
saying.
love alive.
All
Stay
right.
alive. Baby,
Stay alive in love.
Ow!
1, I think it's really important to motivate and be motivated by the person that you're with. So if the person that you're with is really interested in something, reminding them sometimes, hey babe, how about that book you're writing? You know, just like, or no, in Andrea's case to me, like if I'm having a cup of coffee in the morning, or I'm like, you know, on a slow start or whatever, she's like, hey babe, you drawing today? Because she knows that that's the most important thing to my day. So she's going to tell me, dude, you should do the thing you love right now. And just from that like little bit of a push, my whole day's great. Number 2, I feel like you should always have a certain amount of kindness towards the things that your person loves dearly, and don't treat them with disrespect. I mean this for animals. I mean this for little things that could be from their childhood. Whatever it is, find an amount of space in yourself to hold their things sacred that they love and respect them. Don't be calling their favorite cat names. Don't be making fun of them for things they love. You gotta just respect the person you're with.
To get respect, you gotta give respect. Okay.
So number 3, my most important rule in love. 2, never go to bed angry. Ever.
Never.
If you go to bed angry, you're gonna wake up angry. You're gonna remember that whole night forever. And it just like festers in you and becomes mold. And nobody wants moldy insides. No one wants a moldy heart.
Cheese.
Nobody wants that. So resolve your problems, be open with your person, and then the love and communication will flow.
Number 1 for me is communication. Communication. So Shelby and I got together when we were 17. That was...
We were babies.
It was like a while ago. So we sucked at communicating. Rarely happens, but if one of us is upset or something's bothering them, we can usually feel it. If you really know your partner really well, you know when something's off. So what we do is we ask them right away in a calm, like, hey, is something bothering you? And not in like a condescending, like, hey, is something bothering you? Like, don't be sassy. Like, you have to genuinely care. And then you talk about it. And don't use aggressive language ever, because that just escalates whatever's going on. You know what I mean? You just need to talk with care and love and respect. Number 2, the key. This is gonna sound harsh, but don't die. Don't
die.
Sorry, I worded that wrong.
Don't die.
I hope you don't die, but that's not what I meant. I meant the relationship. Don't stop going out. Don't stop dating your person. No matter how many years you've been dating, married, whatever. Go out. And I'm not talking about
at the club
once every 6 months. Like, there are free dates. We did a video on free dates. Maybe we'll link it below. I'll probably forget. Even if you're super poor and you can't afford it, there's always like a park in your town or city probably.
There's always water somewhere that you can sit by. There's always libraries.
It's not like I ask Shelby on dates because I'm like, oh no, like our relationship's dying. Like, no, I love asking her on dates. It's fun. It's cute. I still get excited about be like, hey, you want to go out to dinner, or you want to go to the movies, or whatever, go to a park.
It feels special.
Keep your relationship living. Keep going.
Dude, it's as much as buying them a falafel at your favorite restaurant and being like, baby, I'm gonna buy you a falafel at your favorite restaurant.
I know we're answering separately, but honestly, my number 3 is the same. Don't go to bed angry. Fix whatever needs to be fixed before you lay that pretty little head on the pillow. It's not worth it. You're gonna feel ugly in the morning. It might teach you to fix things before it even gets to that point where you would be going to sleep angry. Does that make sense?
It does.
That makes sense?
Makes
Alright,
sense.
I hope that makes sense. Okay, Allison. That was our 3 keys. Sorry if that was a bit long. There's a lot of baggage to unpack with that question.
Relationships.
That was a really good question. Thank you. Thumbs up.
Pause it.
Alright, our next question.
Hi, Ruben.
Hi, Ruben.
Hey, Rubes.
Thank you. Ruben asks, what musical would you want to live in?
I know. Adam's Family Musical. I'd be Morticia, and I would live in that like 100%, all off with gothic stagecraft in that. What about you, baby?
Does Willy Wonka count as a musical, or are you guys doing like Broadway?
No, I think we're talking about Broadway. Like plays.
The Nutcracker, how about that? I haven't seen a lot of Broadway musical plays. It's not a musical. It's not? Shelby just told me that the Nutcracker isn't a musical because it doesn't have
Singers.
talkies.
Oh,
Singing people who sing. Whatever, I guess it's a ballet show.
It's a ballet show.
I'm gonna go with Mamma Mia. Have I ever seen it?
In
Live?
theaters.
And I've seen it in the movies, but not in theater, like a musical theater.
You don't even need to say that you haven't even seen the first one, baby. It's okay.
That's my answer. Giovanna on Instagram asked, if you could pass on one thing you have learned in life, what would it be?
Got it.
Go ahead.
The one thing I would like to pass on from my life is to be kind in every single aspect in your life. And I mean this like, if you see someone hurting someone, or if you even see someone upset slightly on the street, stop and talk to that human and see what's going on in their life. Because if they're physically that upset, or if you can be the person who stops something, stop it. To quote Janice Ian from Mean Girls, there are 2 types of evil in this world. Those who do evil and those who see evil and do nothing about it. So always speak up, always stand up for people and animals and every living creature. Do what you can to protect those who can't speak up for themselves.
If I could pass on one thing that I learned in life, and I'm still working on this, and this is a really hard one, but always try to stay happy. It is extremely hard when things are getting you down, but if you practice staying positive during negative situations.
What is that?
I'm trying to word this. I just learned this. I learned this recently, just the last year, that you should just try to stay happy. Like, no matter what. If you're happy, good things follow. Like, you feel better, and just knowing that you're trying to stay positive in a good space makes you feel happy. Like, hey man, I had a really bad day, but the fact that I try to stay positive through this bad day makes me feel better. I don't know. That's a weird thing to say, a weird lesson, but a lot of stuff's happened in the past few years where I might have felt really down, but learning that if you can just smile for a little bit, it can really help. I don't know. And with that. So
she's like, yeah!
Try to stay happy no matter what. No matter what's going on. I can't really explain right now like how to stay happy. You just gotta, whatever makes you happy.
Do it immediately. Have as much happy as you can fit in.
If it's watching Netflix,
watch some Netflix.
Watch some Netflix.
If it's petting a cat, pet a cat.
Pet a cat.
If it's writing, write. Draw. If you want to light some candles, light some candles. Just do what makes you happy, and your life will be better.
For happiness.
Thank you for your question, Giovanna.
Thank you for your question.
What do you want to pass on to people that you've learned in life?
From my ma.
Hey, Elle.
Hey, Mom. What is your most favorite childhood memory from elementary school?
I have mine. My best friend and I, Catherine, used to crawl around on the playground and we'd collect things that we called moonflowers. They were white flowers, and then we'd throw them at people and we'd be like, I'm Sailor Moon! And we would just run around pretending to be Sailor Moon for the whole recess, and it was a great time, and I might do it again now. We found a park we like, so babe, you wanna go?
Yeah. I was really shy in elementary, so I don't have great memories. But once, I think it was in the 3rd grade, we had a project where you had to cut out pictures from magazines. And I found a puppy magazine. And I cut out puppies from this magazine, and that was my best memory from elementary school, was finding a puppy magazine, putting the puppies on my projects. Yeah.
Baby, I love that memory.
And when you don't have friends, you get puppies, am I right? From Vincent.
Hey, Vincent.
I saved this for last because it's just such a strange question. Vincent messaged us asking, how would the nation look different if elephants were our 3rd most common household pet behind cats and dogs?
Okay, so can we just think about this for a second? People would definitely have bigger backyards, for one, which would confuse property values, because all of a sudden, everyone who wants, before they wanted a lizard or a rat, they're having to buy houses with giant backyards. So would that raise the market value of houses?
Oh, you know what? Vincent is a realtor.
Was this a trick
So
question?
I think it's a realtor question. I gotta change the whole neighborhood for people who want elephants.
Then all of the rich people would run the world.
That's deep. If they were a 3rd most common household animal, then we'd have a lot of crushed furniture. Peanut butter prices would spike up because I think elephants like peanut butter, unless that's just a Disney thing.
Wow, way to generalize, babe.
And we would
They
need
might like almond butter.
I think we would need concrete flooring.
We have a southern accent.
No!
I think they need concrete flooring and my peanut butter. I won't be able to afford no more.
No, I just think of elephants and I think of southern accents. I'm sorry.
Everyone would be watching Dumbo. What would the world be?
Everyone would be like, hashtag Dumbo. Everyone would think they would have Dumbo. Those were all our questions. That was a lot. This might be a long video.
Thank you guys so much for writing in. This was
Thank
super
you.
fun.
It was.
I love seeing you guys' questions and talking to you guys through video.
I'm still so surprised that we had so many questions. We're not big YouTubers, but the fact that friends and family and then people we actually haven't even met came in and messaged us. It was just blew my mind.
Cool.
Made us so happy. My whole week was extra special. Elephants, relationships
with elephants.
I love how round the questions were. It was pretty freaking cool. And I can't thank you guys enough. I really thought my photo and my message box was gonna sit empty, but you guys really made my day, made my week. So this is going up sometime. I know it's late. Our videos have always been late now.
Our extra special characteristic being late, so.
We're also filming a vlog this week, but that will be up next week. It's pretty, I think we got some pretty good stuff in it so far. So yeah, check that out. Check this out. If you like this video, like it. If you're not subscribed, maybe subscribe.
Who knows?
Maybe.
We love you guys.
Love you guys.